All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Pennsylvania DECA's hashtag Evolve Competition Prep Series. My name is Max Lucas, and I am your current president, and I am the host with the most tonight. We're going to talk about DECA month and district competitions and all the lovely things that happened in November and we have to look forward in the coming year. So, without further ado, let's talk a little bit about what Evolve is. Want to take that away, Alyssa?
Now that my mic's unmuted, here we go. Hi, everybody. You know me by now. I'm Alyssa. So if you're watching the Evolves, you should be getting into the swing of things, knowing what we're doing. We're just trying to get you ready for your competition, especially starting this episode. We're going to talk to you a little bit about getting prepared for your district competition. We're now starting with the bi-monthly episodes since we're into the full swing of DECA. And we have different guests every single time we present. So that's super duper cool. You get to get acquainted with all your state officers. And moving right along here, just some upcoming dates we have. We are going to have the district competitions. We can tell you those dates in further detail on the next few slides. Also here, let me see. We have the State Career Development Conference, February 21st to the 23rd. I'm sure you're tired of me saying this every single broadcast. Also Atlanta, Georgia. You can read, you can see those dates. And also the next Evolve. So like I said, we're going to be moving to twice a month. So the next Evolve is actually going to be at the very beginning of December. So be on the lookout for those dates, which will be soon to come.
Absolutely. That's very exciting. So now we're going to talk a little bit about competition, one of the best aspects of DECA. So we've got district competitions coming right up. They're right around the corner. Some even as early as next week. It's crazy. So we've got District 1 on December 20th. We've got District 2 on November 27th. We've got District 3 on December 12th. District 4-5, my home district, personal favorite, not that I'm biased, on December 8th. We got District 6 on December 15th. District 7 on December 7th, District 8 on the 13th, District 9 and 10 will be announced soon, and District 11 on the 11th of December. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of our wonderful PA DECA members at their district competitions, and I look forward to seeing them pursue a limitless year and defy gravity. So now we're going to talk a little bit about how to prepare for districts. If you want to take that one, Logan.
Hi guys, I'm Logan Caruso. I'm your District 1 representative. I'm going to give you some tips on how to prepare for your district competition. If you look on our website at PA DECA, you can find some of our mock competition dates. If your chapter's part of the is completing the plan of action, they should be having study sessions. You should go out to those after school. You can look up some info on your competitive events at padeca.org or deca.org. You can practice a mock role play with your teacher and another DECA member just so you're not nervous when you go into districts if it's your first time doing a role play. If you look on PA DECA under your event, you should also find some practice tests. You can probably also find some online if you Google that. And everybody's favorite Quizlet, you can go on there and find some really good vocabulary lists other chapters have made. Back to you, Max.
Absolutely. Thank you, Logan. If I'm not mistaken, there was a pretty solid meme at our Memes to Dreams seminar this past week at Power Trip that was based around how Quizlet comes in clutch, and it truly does. So now we're going to talk about how to succeed in your role play, and we got the world-renowned Dylan Gino here to talk a little bit about how you can do so. Just kidding, that was a mistake. I got this one. I'm sorry. I apologize for any confusion. So one of the best ways to succeed in your role play is to act confident. Even if you're not, just pretend you know what you're talking about. 99% of the time, the judge doesn't know what they're talking about as well. So if you seem confident, collected, make good eye contact, and speak clearly, success is surely in your future. Obviously, you should be dressing professional, wearing your DECA blazer as well as a nice tie or blouse and appropriate clothing if you're a lady. And you have to make sure to hit all your performance indicators. One way that I like to do this is I make a slideshow or a prop for each performance indicator. So if I'm doing a price comparison for different things. I might bring in fake sample products, maybe out of some of the paper they give me to start with. So the other thing you want to do is make sure to have a clear, strong plan in your prep time. So obviously you have to be able to think off the top of your head, move with intuition, kind of make it up as you're going. But if you have a clear goal, a clear plan, an outline of the couple things you want to get to during your time with the judge, you're going to be significantly more successful. And so the fifth point, it says try and play the role play you're given. Now, that's actually something that can be kind of complex. So let's say you are a Christmas tree wholesaler who sells bulk Christmas trees that are artificial in the month of January because there's such a discount. Sorry about that. Maybe make sure that you say something festive in the beginning and talk about that as a concept. Basically play up the position you're in. If you're a general manager, act like a general manager. If you're part of the law team, act like a lawyer. If you know what you're doing, act like you know what you're doing. And if you have a partner, make sure you work together during the role play. You'll notice how all the state officers have been saying, back to you, and up next, the world-renowned so-and-so, right? That's because we all have a certain type of chemistry in our presentations. We work together collectively to pass off to each other, to have a professional flow to all of our presentations. And number 7, again, I don't know why we even have to say this, but obviously, don't chew gum during the role play. Might be a smart idea to do so beforehand. Just don't chew gum during the role play. Breath smelling good is always solid. Just don't chew during the role play. All right. So now, without further ado, what I had said previously, the world-renowned Dylan Gino is going to talk about how you can attend this year's state conference, our SCDC, even if you don't qualify. So take it away, Dylan.
All right, my name's Dylan. I am your current Vice President of Business Partnerships, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to qualify or go to states without qualifying. So there's a couple events you can do without qualifying. So like modeling, professional selling, the quiz bowl, the chapter team events, the entrepreneurship events that are new this year, and the business operations research. Most members think that you have to go to districts just to go to states, but that is completely not true. So for a little bit more information about those events, you can go to padeca.org or ask any of your fellow state officers.
Absolutely. That is fantastic, Dylan. We also recommend you talk with your advisor and try and get them to look at some of these different events and help kids attend our state conference so they can learn stuff and have a good time, because who doesn't want to go to Hershey and hang out at the water park? So now we've reached the conclusion of this riveting episode of #Evolve Competition Prep Series. And it is with a great sadness I tell you this is my final episode on the show. It's been a true honor from creating the show with my friend, my great friend, Trayvon Bradshaw, in the very beginning of the #Evolve series. And so please feel free to tweet us any questions or reach out to us at any point. I'll still be around. I still have the rest of my presidential term, and I will tweet back at anybody that tweets at me. I absolutely want to thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to help you succeed. So without further ado, if anybody has anything else to add, please feel free to talk.
Everybody have a safe and fun Thanksgiving.
I have a question right here. Not really a question, more like a comment. So back to the role play thing. I know I'm a role play girl myself. So I know this year there's something new that came out. It is now that they are actually releasing what cluster your role play is going to be in for districts. So I know that my event this year is actually going to be customer relations or communications. There's a scenario 1 and a scenario 2. It's not guaranteed which one yours is going to be, definitely. So for example, economics could also be another one that your role play event could have a cluster in. I just so happened that mine is going to be either communications or customer relations. Well, so definitely look that up. That is on deca.org.
Absolutely. Again, that is on deca.org. Take advantage of the free help you're given. Make the most of your opportunity. Again, I want to thank you for your time with #Evolve. Everybody, please have a safe and wonderful holidays. You'll be hearing from your wonderful state officer team. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the future. With that, we've concluded our episode. And now